Welcome aboard. This is a first-class ship to Trevon Diggs Island, where if you throw it his direction, it's going the other way. It's going the other way. Hello, it's the bros. This is Raylon. I got today with me my other two stooges, Nick and Jordan. Say hello to the people. Thank you. Gracias.
I'm gonna have this conversation. I'm taking this conversation to heart. I can already feel it.
Well, I guess we can start this conversation with you, good sir. I guess we can start this one with you, sir. The question for today is, and you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm gonna let Jordan speak on it. Is Trevon Diggs a top corner in this league? Top 5. Let's just say top 5. Is Trevon Diggs a top 5 corner in the league? And let's just go ahead and point out the obvious stats here, because obviously he's getting hyped because of this. In 6 games, he has 7 interceptions, 2 pick sixes. And the funny part is the 2 pick sixes were against former Alabama quarterbacks. I feel like that was funny, but
that's
yeah, 7 picks, 2 pick sixes in only 6 games, having at least 1 pick in every single game, which is absolutely insane. But is it like all for naught? Is he overrated? Like is all these picks like, oh my God, he looks like he's such a great corner, but in reality, he's just getting picks because people keep throwing his way. And why do people keep throwing his way? Maybe because he's giving up more yards than people want to address because he's getting the interception. Jordan, take it away.
Okay. So, a top cornerback in this league? Yes. Top 5? No. Granted, he's having a miraculous season. Not arguing that. But let me say this to the people before I get into Trevon Diggs. As I recall, 2019 and 2020, it was a man that was in Miami playing for the Dolphins, number 25. The man had 10 interceptions back-to-back seasons. Was not considered the best corner in the league.
No, he wasn't.
So before everybody hop on this train, I want people to know the stats. Trevon Diggs has the most interceptions, yes, but he also has the most penalties and the most yards against himself this season. That was a phenomenal season. Not arguing that at all. But top 5, no. He's not even the best corner in this league right now. And that's regarding to his best season. Because honestly, the best man is number 20. Not even number 20. I'm sorry, number 5. Number 5 in Los Angeles. So yeah. But no, like he's having a stupid season. I really don't even know why people was even trying him still. And I know it's because he's holding the number 1 receiver as he should, because he's the number 1 corner on that team. But you also got to look at who he lined up against in practice. The man has to deal with Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Gallup.
Yeah.
And Gallup. So it's like he has to perform.
True.
But yeah,
because he don't. The other ones ain't going to.
Yeah, I don't think he's the best corner in this league, but he's definitely top 5 in this season right now. And just a side note, a person that don't get respect like that is Marlon Humphrey. I still don't understand how people overlook as a corner, but there's nowhere here or there.
I've heard
recently. Yeah, that's my take on it.
Like he's like a.
I don't understand how.
Like a glorified.
You can put that man in slot. You can put that man on the outside. You can put that man as a hybrid. The man can
put him as safety if you wanted to.
You can put that man at every. The man is just the mentality that he has.
His IQ is there.
Like he knows how. He's a ball hawk.
Yeah, similar to Trevon Diggs. Ball hawk.
Trevon Diggs reminds me of Marcus Peters with Kansas City. Ball hawk. He plays over aggressive, but he's a ball hawk.
That's how he's got so many interceptions. But he's got a lot to work on.
definitely got a lot. His you can't say his footwork out there.
No, his footwork is there. I'm saying he's got to cut back on the penalties. He's definitely got to cut back on the penalties, and he's just got to be more. He's just got to be more. The amount of yards he's giving up, he's just got to be a little bit more crisp, bro. I mean, he's just got to be a little bit more. I don't know, man. Like it's. I mean, the fundamentals, the IQ is there. He's a ball hawk. He's getting all these interceptions. He's really. He's obviously still developing because he's a young corner. Obviously, with time, but he does have to cut back on penalties because that's gonna hurt him. And then also, if he can just get a little bit more crisp on he's got good footwork, but there's always room for improvement for better footwork. And obviously that'll obviously trim down the amount of yards he allows also because obviously instead of trailing receivers and trying to ball hawk, he can stay on top of routes. He can, obviously, the more film you watch, the more on top of the more game film you watch, the more you'll know about their opposing receiver, what they like to run and things like that. So I mean, obviously, as a young corner, he's having a great season, far and none. Like he's having a great season. The amount of interceptions he's got, that's like playing Madden. Dude's got video game numbers so far, and so, but as top 5, I just don't see it, man. I got Jalen Ramsey, Jair Alexander. I mean, you got Xavier Howard. I mean, you just got so many guys that are really more of a developed corner he is right now. Far and none, the stats like that. Those are just numbers. But as far as the skill wise and talent wise, I just don't see him top 5 as of right. But he can potentially get there like towards the end of the season. Maybe at the earliest, but I mean, obviously, as he progresses as a corner, as he progresses as one of the primary corners on Dallas, of course, he's going to get a lot of spotlight. It's Dallas. Dallas is going to get all the spotlight. So, I mean, he's going to continue to progress, and he's going to continue to be a great corner, in my opinion. I mean, you still got to realize about J.C. Horn as well. And he's just hurt right now. And I think J.C. Horn's a better quarterback than Trevon Diggs, just fundamentally, IQ-wise and everything else.
I look at it like this. I'm a bit conflicted because on one hand, when we bring up these other names, like these other top corners in the league.
Huh? All right, go get it. Because she's calling.
When we look at these other top corners in the league, I look at it like this. On one hand, he's giving up yards, but he's taking on the number 1 guys on every team. So how much are you expecting him to shut them down? But then again, we're looking at these other corners like Jalen Ramsey. Teams don't even try him, and that's where I'm conflicted because it's like people still find a reason through 7 games to try Trevon Diggs, though they know he's getting interceptions. So how much is it? Is we're saying bad technique, but maybe he's doing this like on purpose because he know teams are gonna look at the numbers. Like,
yeah,
he's giving up so much amount of yards.
Yeah, when?
Like in 1 minute.
We know he's giving up the yards, but maybe he's doing this on purpose. Maybe his footwork, his mentality is, I'm gonna bait these guys into throwing in my direction. I don't think too many corners in the league are willing to bait people. And maybe his footwork is predicated on just get it in my area, and eventually I'm gonna make a play. Because I wouldn't necessarily. Maybe that has to be his mentality on this. Because these other corners, they're like, I'm gonna blanket him, and you're not even gonna throw on this side of the field. And if you're that dumb to throw it on this side of the field, I'm gonna make you pay. Trevon Diggs is, I'm like, you know what? I know what I'm capable of. I may not blanket everybody, but I have the makeup speed to come back in the picture and make plays.
Okay, so like this is where that part comes in. That though, it's not his footwork that he needs help on.
It's not.
It's not at all. It's his technique. For one, Dallas don't believe in man-to-man. They're his own team in their secondary. So with that being said, he sits a lot on the routes, especially if they're slants.
Yeah.
Especially if they're slants. Plus, it benefits him because he's 6'2", He's bigger than your normal size corner. So he got range and length on him. Plus, the man played receiver. People fail to realize at Alabama, his freshman and sophomore year, Nick Saban had him at receiver. He switched him over to corner. And make no doubt about it. Anybody can see it on socials. Anybody that follows me on socials. I am a big Trevon fan. I'm a huge Trevon fan. But a traditional style corner, let's just throw somebody out there. Let's just say Jalen. You give Jalen prime example against the Buccaneers. Mike Evans wasn't even thrown to more than 5 times. Mike Evans only had 3 balls thrown to him that way.
Not at all.
Against Trevon, Tom attempted Mike Evans 9 times. So if Trevon can sit here and deal with the Devontae Smiths, if he can sit here and deal with the Antonio Browns, because he did clamp up Antonio a couple of plays. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I want to see him go against D-Hop. I want to see him go against DK. I want to see him go against Julio. I want to see him go against AJ because those are the more physical receivers. In order to play a physical position, which is cornerback, you have to be physical, but you also got to be smart. You can't have a lot of yards thrown your way because that affects your team.
Yeah.
Disregard your personal stats, bro. Yeah, like disregard your personal stats, bro. You looking deeper than that. That's your team. You're hurting your team.
Yeah, we seen the one play where he was supposed to have help.
He was really supposed to pick that off.
Because he relied on it, it costed him and made him look.
Yeah, because if he looked back and was playing the ball, he would have picked that off. Like, because that he like I said, his footwork is there. He knows every combination. And I honestly want to see him go against his brother. I think that would be a sight to see. Yeah. I don't know who would win. Because I'm excited for both of them. For sure. Like, I ain't gonna say he the top corner right now, which people are gonna say he is because of interceptions, but it's a lot more than interceptions at cornerback, bro. Like, I don't understand. You're not shutting somebody down if they're getting over 80 yards. You're not shutting somebody down, they're getting over 60 yards.
No.
Shutting somebody down is less than 40, or at minimum 40. You don't give up the 20-yard big plays. You only give up slants here and there, only when you're in zone.
Yeah.
No, nevertheless, he's a top corner in this league this year. Nevertheless, I'm glad to see what number he's going to be at in the NFL top 100 once the season's over with. If you ask me, I think he's going to be, at the rate he's going now, I think he's going to be the highest corner or defensive back, actually, in the top 100 once it's all said and done for this past season.
Well, okay. If he it's a 17-game season, and I think first of all, if he can find a way to get at least one pick in every game, holy moly, donut shop.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Ridiculous. That would be just flat out.
But I will say this to all the quarterbacks that's remaining playing against him: do not try him so many times. It will only work so many times. All it takes is for one slip up on the receiver or one underthrow for the quarterback, and it's Dunskies.
Okay.
He's coming down with that ball. It's no tips. It's none of that. He's coming down with the ball. And I'm saying this for Jimmy G, or I'm saying this for God dang, because we play against him this year, and I don't want to see my team get picked off by him.
Oh, he's going to get at least one. He's going to get at least one. He is. But I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm going to close the show. So I think we both can agree his technique needs work, and he's not like a premier corner in the league despite his interceptions.
Yet.
But because of his background, do you think he's a top corner in the league in terms of ball skills? I think those are his ball skills is phenomenal. There are great corners in his league who shut you down, PBUs and all those 9 yards.
I can put it like this.
Or Xavier,
I can put it like this. I'll put it like this. Let's say he's playing, which he's already is. Let's say he's playing defensive back, and let's say it's the receiver in front of him, and he picks the ball off. I'm gonna put it like this: if he was on the opposite side of that, Trevon is coming down with that ball. The DB is not gonna have a chance against him because his footwork is too. Like if you watch the tape, bro, Trevon's footwork is phenomenal for a cornerback. That is phenomenal for a quarterback, especially for you to get baited and especially for you not to get hitched off of double moves. If you watch every possession of the tape from him, whether it was New England, whether it was who else was it? New England, Philly, or he did not get hitched off of a double move at all. He waited. He literally sat on the route for them to do a double move. And when he did the double move, he was on their hip. I'm a big cornerback fan. So, of course I know the statistics of it. But, there's nowhere here or there. There's nowhere here or there.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway.
If anybody need a team, if anybody need a cornerback,
don't look his way.
San Francisco, please.
Shut up. Rada. Anyways, I think we both can agree the Cowboys just can't stay out of headlines, and for surprising reasons, for good reasons. As much as we talk about them, quarterback, balling. Running back, balling. Receiver in CeeDee Lamb, balling. Defense,
he deserves to have
balling.
88. He deserves to have 88.
He does.
He definitely deserves to have 88.
Defense, I'm not going to say they're like balling. They're not like a top defense in the league, but they are far better improved than they have been in the past year. Anyways, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. Let us know in the comments what y'all think. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let us know if we wrong. Is Trevon Diggs overrated, or is he getting everything he deserves? He's obviously the interception leader in the league. God knows at this rate, he should at least get double-digit picks to finish off the year.
I'll say 10. to finish off the year.
At least 10. But y'all let us know what y'all think. Catch us in more videos, man. Appreciate y'all for watching so far. And share us with all your friends, y'all. Peace out.
Really hope y'all enjoyed the video today. If you haven't already, please make sure to check out the rest of our page and check out all of our content. Make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. See y'all later.